Hey, welcome to episode of Cider Saturday with me, Chad of Chad's Beer Reviews. Outside on a beautiful day, not a cloud in the sky. Hopefully it'll stay quiet out here because it's a weekday during the day. Anyway, this is another one from Blake's Hard Cider, American Apple Imperial Hard Cider, 8% ABV, made in the USA. Kind of a generic hyperbole on the can here. Tastes like freedom. I hope so. And this is fairly fresh, I guess. Canned right before Christmas last year, so what, a little over 3 months old. Alright, so I poured it into the Chad's Beer Reviews non-pint glass. And yeah, that's a beautiful white gold, kind of champagne kind of color. Carbonation just streaming. And it still is, but this glass has the nucleation points at the bottom. Let's give it a smell. Has kind of a slight kind of white wine kind of smell. It's a little sulfury. It does say that it contains sulfites, so that's probably why. It does not smell. It doesn't smell like boozy or tannic. I mean, it definitely has like a really. It has like a kind of a dry cider aroma to it. This doesn't smell like it's going to be juicy. But again, I'm not a cider judge, so let's find out. Cheers. Hmm. Kind of tastes like white wine. Yeah, I was right. This is actually quite dry. Um, Not being a wine guy, it's hard for me to think of what to compare this to. But it does have that, you know, I can tell, I can taste the sulfites, slight kind of sulfury character on it. It's like I don't know. Maybe you could compare it to like champagne. Like it's really like that light and spritzy. Don't get me wrong, it does taste like cider. It does taste like apples, but it's like it's very dry. It's very strong. I think the alcohol is kind of coming in and kind of drying everything out here. It kind of reminds me of, I guess, like Strongbow or like kind of like an English, dry cider like that, but much stronger. Yeah, I definitely each sip I do taste those sulfites. Um, I tend to get it in. I don't thought I drink white wine that much, but maybe like a Pinot Grigio or something like that kind of character. It does. I will say it has like a slight kind of white grape kind of note to it. It does say on the back of the can, it says a blend of apple varietals. So we don't know like which apple are in this. It could be anything. As far as I know, nothing like stands out to me. I mean, if I had to take a guess, it seems to be like kind of like a red apple, like a Macintosh, something like that, but also a slight, more of a tart apple in there, like a Granny Smith. Yeah, I'm really trying to like concentrate on the actual appley cider flavor. Um, yeah, this one has a slight, tannic quality to it, slightly woody, but otherwise it's just like a bone dry but strong cider. Um, I wouldn't call it refreshing, although really nothing that's like 8% ABV is going to be truly refreshing. Yeah, so this is like bone dry, um, slight like dry as in devoid of sweetness, and also that the alcohol comes in and kind of dries it out. It has a slight kind of tannic aftertaste, but otherwise it's like fairly clean. For 8% ABV, the mouthfeel is a lot lighter than I thought it would be. You would think like this would be like pretty heavy, but I'd put it at like medium light maybe. Yeah, medium light, slightly medium. Carbonation kind of the other way around. Probably call it like medium high. Although a lot of that has to do with this glass. Although you know what, this is like the first beverage I've had that this didn't make it seem like it has a creamy texture. I'd actually call this one a pretty crisp, more of a crisp texture. Um, yeah, this one's good. It's not great. I think I liked it a little bit better than the Imperial Angry Orchard. But I seem to like standard ciders a little bit better than just like an Imperial. So as far as my score for the American Apple, I think 7, maybe 7.5. It's good, maybe even very good. It's to me, it's a little more dry than I would prefer. It's kind of simplistic, but it's easy to drink. The price was right. I think it was only about $3 for this can. I can't remember exactly, but pretty good deal. All right, so I'm rambling. If you watch all the way in, you're awesome. Thanks for watching. I'll see you for Chad's beer reviews. Cheers.
Somebody brewed it. Chad just reviewed it. Thanks for watching Chad's beer reviews. Trust me, the next episode will be a lot better.